But the papers won't print it, and the TVs just won't air. Nobody gets the word, 'cause there's nobody there.
Just flat out.
The scales were set and the measurements taken, all the sheep left for a great vacation.
Oh, we're not on pre-show. This is personal playlist. Let's theater. There we go. Theater playlist.
All right.
Yeah. They are. Yeah. I don't feel special anymore because I've known. Because he let me know a little while ago. Well, yeah, but just because I've been having him on the show, so he let me know. Yeah. I'm gonna have him as heavily involved as he'd like to be around here. So that's the plan. Big integral parts, Nick Pettigrew. That's my plan. Have him be important D, an important D guy.
All right. We can sit.
We're not in this weird standoff. Yes.
Do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take your breath away and you feel yourself suffocating? Does the pain weigh out the pride? And you look for a place to hide. Did someone break your heart inside? You're in ruins. 121 guns. Lay down your arms. Give up the fight. 121 guns. Throw up your arms. you're at the end of the road, and you lost all sense of control, and your thoughts have taken their toll. When your mind breaks the spirit of your soul. Your faith walks
All right. It
looks like
we've got that.
And the hangover doesn't pass.
There we are. And there's person here, and there's people online. Everything's it's being enjoyed.
I told people I was doing this time, so it's worse, I think, because I told them and they didn't come.
I did not.
Okay. Well,
That's better.
neither of those answers are good for me. That's
I mean, I told people, but I didn't like make it a big thing because I've never done this before, so
well,
I feel very poorly. And I don't want to embarrass myself the first time.
yes. But
Good. And then I'll show them the video.
But your lack of doing this is also expressed through your mic technique. There you go. There you.
It's not my fault you don't mic us up for improv.
I know. That's why we're
The
easing
mic is
you
my
into
favorite part.
Yeah.
I actually do. It's the only thing I'd like better when we're doing like a podcast with headphones, because I like the sound of my own voice that much.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
That much. But I'm also old enough now that I can no longer keep the glasses on to read the material
Oh
at
no.
the same time.
I'm starting to worry about my beautiful, beautiful eyes. They're not what they were.
My eye doctor says my eyes are evolving.
Oh, that's a
I
nice
said,
way to.
say aging. My God.
That's a nice. No, you'll be able to see better underwater now.
Evolving.
Your
Evolving.
your X gene is being active. That's what happens in it's not in teens. It's in once you hit your 40s, then you you
Straight
get your
down.
mutant
Things start to
powers.
change,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
45 for me.
Oh well.
Marked
Must be nice.
disintegration.
Must be nice. Oh, I was the kid when I started.
I feel a bit out of my depth.
Enjoy that.
I will.
Because we all resent your depth.
Back in our day.
Hey, Eric. How are you?
Yo, J-Money, what's poppin'?
There it is. Just working on, mic checks and all those sorts of
The
things.
voice from above.
Oh, yeah.
Like checks.
Right? He's all shiny like an angel up there.
Yeah.
What's up, Eric?
Yo, yeah. My lighting there's a lamp from IKEA, I believe. And
It's got that feel to it. Yeah. IKEA lamp.
How's LA? Do you need to be liberated yet? Are you staying
Oh, my.
safe indoors?
Or evacuated nowadays.
LA's pretty scary right now. Actually, I've had to. You'll hear about this in prompt number 3.
Oh.
But I've had to take the bus around this week,
Ooh.
and I wound up having to get off on a station that was right by a line of police officers in
Oh, good
riot
times.
gear.
Good times.
So you felt safe?
I
Very.
felt
Oh.
incredibly safe.
That is what they do. Make everyone feel safe.
Yeah, that's their job, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, and it was honestly incredibly terrifying to walk by because I was going up the escalator to the street from the station, and I just heard "Get back! Get back!" And I was like,
Jeez.
"Oh my fucking God, what have I walked into?"
I'm glad you're
I was like-
alive.
I was like, "I'm having a bad day. I'm just trying to get to my bus station so I could go home and eat tacos."
I have a fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, John. I did. It worked.
Yeah. See? It happens.
I got one.
Oh. All of a sudden, bring her Christiana.
I did it. I did it.
Yeah.
I did it. But thank you. Thank you for
My
coming.
fiance is listening at home.
Okay, well.
So
Beyonce's
I don't know.
listening at home.
I
don't
know.
know.
Let's do one for one. What do you got? Who's here for you?
Oh, I'm
Eric?
sure Molly's probably in the chat as well. Except
My fiance is also listening at home.
yeah, except we often encourage Eric and Molly not to be watching necessarily with their home internet because it's not very strong. So you got to turn that data on.
No,
You got to turn that
okay.
data on.
Hold on. Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, somebody got
It's-
fiber. We got Fidium.
It's no. It's not the internet. It's not the internet.
Okay.
It is my old ass computer does not
Oh.
run Zoom well. So what I do now is I borrow Molly's computer, which is much newer and much better, and you'll notice, even though there's other internet being used in the home, that this is fine.
Okay. All right.
So
Well,
what I
congratulations.
need is a new computer.
All right.
Were you like me that you went through the whole pandemic unable to have a fun virtual background?
Mm.
My computer couldn't. My
Oh,
computer couldn't
no.
handle it in Zoom.
I didn't even know that was a thing until after the pandemic, and I was so
Oh.
mad about it.
You weren't like you could never be like on the deck of the Enterprise.
It was
I was
Oh.
in college. I had so many things
Top-
I could like watch, not watch. Had so many meetings in college. I could have been in the Bahamas.
Well, it was the true, for the time, the true delineation of the haves and have-nots.
It really was.
Oh.
Favorite virtual background on 3. 1, 2, 3. Lightning McQueen.
What?
Oh.
Nobody else said theirs.
Nope.
Oh, I just told you I didn't have one. I just got the capability to blur.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, if
wow.
you had one, what would be your favorite virtual background?
be your
1, 2, 3.
Star Wars.
I just blurred out the messy
Yavin
room
4.
in the background.
I would just use my room
Mm.
and say it was a photoshopped in background,
Sure.
so it can be as messy as I want.
Actually, I
They'll
think
never know.
I think the only time I used it was using just one like stock office image. So it's just oh look at
My fancy office.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
clean
Corner
my
office.
offices.
I did have a client who did the thing where he literally took a picture of his like office and
Yeah.
used it as a background of his office, and I'm like, you can still tell that that's not real
well,
where
sure,
you
but
are.
it only had to be clean that one time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
based in reality.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That was the best part.
It is.
Oh, all right. Shall we?
Let's do it.
There was probably something in there. Anybody that is subscribed has been getting pelted with new episodes. See, I'm doing it. It's happening. It takes getting behind a full 6 months again before I shame myself into editing and releasing episodes. So,
Thanks.
big charge.
Real proud of you.
Oh, I mean, yes. We'll still be after tonight. I don't know, 15 episodes behind, but
That's way less than 6 months.
we're
Exactly.
scheduled through June, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Enjoy all the episodes, everybody.
Wow, scheduling and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta send you. I did an episode. My last episode, I did something where I was screaming, and the Zoom just completely muted it.
Yeah.
So it's just dead air and not me on screen for 30 seconds at a time, and then I sit back down, justifying what just happened.
Yeah.
That nobody heard. So I gotta
Kind of a good
record
bit.
something and send it to you so you can put on the podcast so it makes sense.
Oh well, yeah, you've got time. But that is why, as I was explaining to Emma, why Eric has graduated to so much production. Today we've got 2 pre-recorded segments from Eric.
Pre-tapes, baby.
Yeah, it's just like 40% of the work already done.
I know, he
Yeah.
just gets to hang out up there.
Hmm?
He just gets to hang out up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote 5 prompts, but
Well, yes.
I'm performing 3 tonight, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, 2 already pre-produced. So
Wow.
looking forward to that. I think I'm ready for that. So how about we do the thing that, in theory, we came here to do. OBS didn't crash when I changed scenes? No? Okay, we're good. Jesus. That's why we started a little late. Because literally, well, late for us. Literally, I pressed start streaming, and OBS crashed. So, doesn't matter. We're ready to go now, so that's what matters. Hey, online audience. Oh, good amount of you guys. Good to see you. Good to see you on Twitch, on YouTube, and people in person. Oh, it's like it's a show. All right. Let's do the thing. Make sure I've got this ready. I do. Make sure I've got this ready. All right, let's do the gosh darn thing, shall we? Okay. Didn't reread any of this. Let's do it. Stumble through.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
In this cheese-creaming episode of The Stab Show, hilarious improviser Christiana embarks on a cross-country quest of the nation's yard sales to collect a complete 1960s Corningware set and actually completes it in 3 steps on their first Saturday morning. Polyhumorous Emma Santora enrolls in mixology school and learns that it's just her paying a guy in a beard $85 to get their dry ice hookup and a mixed drink recipe book originally ordered from an ad in a May 77 issue of Playboy. And wrapped around a horse's Eric Barger learns a couple card tricks just in case he needs to be absolutely insufferable at parties. All the while me, your host, Jesse Jones, remembers too damn late that it's Friday the 13th and I wasted another opportunity to easily theme the show and take a lot of work off my plate. Every time.
Whoops.
That would have been cool.
Yep.
Yeah. All of this and so much more tonight on Stab. Let's dive right into it with segment 1, because it would be weird to start anywhere else. It's reorganization. There are lots of acronyms for trying to streamline troubleshooting and problem solving. Easy to remember mnemonics that effectively distill the steps needed to arrive at a solution. They all sound like they make sense, but for some reason, I can't get myself to follow any of them, no matter how well intended and easily recitable they are. I'm sure it's a diagnosable problem, but that's not something I'm ready to deal with. So, today's acronym for reorganization, which represents this way of tackling technical tangles, is issue, findings, actions, resolution, or IFAR. But instead of going with that straightforward designation, I'm asking you to immediately forget that's what that stands for, and instead give me who or what else IFAR, I-F-A-R, might stand for or represent to you, Christiana.
Yeah.
IFAR. What you got?
Okay, well, you are no doubt familiar with snafu,
Sure.
and you know FUBAR, right? So situation normal, all fucked up, and fucked up beyond all recognition. Yep. Okay, well, there's a new acronym on the block.
Got it.
That's like 4-hour times, and that's IFAR. IFAR defines that roller coaster of emotions that one feels when perusing the daily algorithmic harvest. You know, like screaming headline, cute cat video, eyewitness footage of fascism down the street. It's fucked. Aw, ruh-roh. State budget deficit means a lot of people who need health care to stay out of emergency rooms and to stop spreading disease won't get it. It's fucked. Look at this cat. It sounds like he's saying, I love you. Aw. Oh no, here's video of ICE deporting her husband because even though he naturalized, you're still low-key worried that his prior removal is still on his record and somehow in a place that only ICE and BCP can see it, and he always forgets his license and never carries his passport. And no, that's not real, but like maybe it could be, and I worry. I mean, ruh-roh. IFAR.
Yay. Yay.
Yay.
Can't fucking escape for a second.
It'll be even funnier when this airs like after the full fall, you know?
Yeah. I'll keep
So-
editing.
Okay.
Just cut that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be the only thing that's going to keep me attached to reality is editing these episodes.
There you go.
You know, among the rubble and fire.
But try it on your algorithm because it worked on mine. IFAR.
It probably, you know what? I don't want to. I don't want I don't want to now scroll
No.
and find exactly how accurate that is.
But the cute cat videos make it worth it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think I'm skewing my algorithm to really bad, cheesy, beefy noodly recipes now.
Oh, that's not bad. I trained mine to give me only Pope memes.
Okay.
They've slowed down now. But
Well, yeah.
Mine is just really gay.
Oh, well, good. I mean, that seems good.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
happy Pride.
Hey, Emma.
Hey,
Welcome
Jesse.
to the program.
I know.
That's a reaction.
You invited me.
I
here.
know, but I'm welcoming you, and your response is, I know. Yeah, okay. Well, then let's see.
I wrote
Well,
for you.
I'll be the judge of that. Emma, let's hear your IFAR.
Okay, so for this, I decided I needed to go back to my days in therapy,
Oh, okay.
right? Because one thing that they would teach you a lot about is I feel statements, right? So IFAR, I feel angry regularly,
Sure.
right? And as long as we're self-aware that we feel angry regularly, then we can proceed, like we can progress. You know, you gotta accept that you have a problem.
That's
So that's what I believe that would stand for.
Okay. So far, 2 for 2 is just.
No, I mean, you can be angry and not sad.
Can you?
Yeah.
I mean,
All
the
right.
Hulk was angry all the time, and he was quite funny.
He was a great
sure.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid.
He's still alive.
Life
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
All
Did he?
right.
He's not dead. Oh, he's hot and
Well.
not dead.
That too.
Hot and alive.
Science is hot. Remember we had science? Oh no.
Let's see if we can keep getting sadder. Eric
Welcome to comedy.
Eric will take us in a different direction.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a departure.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Wait, I'm not gonna get excited too early. Eric, let's hear what you've got in way of an IFAR. Oh wait, is it the first segment? Oh, damn it. Hold on.
We weren't prepared for production.
Hold on. I gotta get over to videos. Over to already. Oh,
I'll
Eric.
vamp for a second.
That's all right. Video
I'll-
1, I assume.
You are no longer on the screen.
Okay, here we go. Hey, Eric, here's your IFAR. I don't know how I'm going to edit this. Who cares? Here we go.
Yeah, so then I took her back to my place and we had a all-night freak sesh. Nice. You know, I kind of had a freak sesh of my own the other night. Oh, really? Well, who was this girl? Not a girl. Oh, sorry. Who was the guy? Not a guy. Non-binary? Nope. Then who was it? Do you really want to know? I think so. Well, then sit back and listen.
Let me tell you about the finest freak session I ever had in my whole life. I swear that nothing compares to how it made me feel that night. It was a fine little bitty, oh so pretty, long and skinny, soft and bendy. I think you know what I mean.
I really don't.
I fucked a rope. I had sex with a rope. I was holding in my hand. I fucked a rope. Getting it on with a rope made me feel like a man. I fucked a rope. I wrapped it around my dick and I pulled as hard as I can. Have I ever had sex with a human? The answer is nope. Cause I fucked a rope. It was so damn hot. I did come and the rope did not. That was just a little pun. Cause I assumed that a knot is the rope version of cum. Cause I really treasure the thought that maybe I granted that rope some sexual pleasure. I don't know, but I can hope. Cause that would mean I was shooting rope onto a shooting rope. You know, I felt like the man dog when I got a strand job. Yeah, later on the bed. And she gave me thread. You know that I scored, freaking with a rope and a bungee cord. I know you're jealous as hell.
I'm really not.
I fucked a rope. Having sex with a rope is what it's all about. I fucked a rope. One end of the bungee in my butthole, the other in my mouth. I fucked a rope. Wrapped the rope around the base of my shaft and I pulled till I passed out. Now I got a permanent rope burn mark circling my scrot. 'Cause I fucked a rope.
I didn't know that was an option.
I'm gonna go.
Same. I'm like, how much creative liberty do we get to have?
Oh, and transitional.
Get him back on screen.
He needs to explain himself.
All right, Eric.
Smooth as butter.
There we are. That's the best I can do when I'm working 3 computers here to make this thing work. It'll be super smooth in edit. Thank you, Eric. That was certainly a departure. You know what? Thank you. Actually, wholeheartedly thank you.
I think I have to go now.
After-
I can't finish the show. Sorry.
Well,
Peaked.
Yeah, you.
That's what the
expect us-
character said at the end.
yeah.
You want us to follow that up
Well,
on stage?
that is the danger of being on a panel with Eric Barger. You gotta fucking. I want to say you've got to come hard, but that's not going to work in this context.
I think it works well.
It works quite well.
Yeah.
Let's meet this effing panel now that we're out of segment 1 and see who we're dealing with. Christiana.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm a government major. And I have a law degree. It's hard right now.
It's a wonderful time to
It's
be
really
you.
hard.
Yeah. I mean, you get to understand and therefore hate and rage about so many more things.
Yeah, like with citations.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes it worse.
Yeah. You can just be angry with a bibliography.
What was it? What was the IFAR? I feel angry.
Angry regularly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, sorry.
Otherwise good.
Yeah, otherwise.
it's
Let's
summer.
think of the otherwise. What have you been up to?
Not a ton. I
No.
haven't been up to a ton. Just like just working in all the sad industries I just listed. But yeah. Nope, can't even say I've been doing other comedy or fun. We went to the river for the first time this summer. That was cool.
Nice.
The river's still okay.
Yeah, I keep
nice.
threatening.
You should go.
I'd like to,
Don't go. The key is not to go with the drunkards at noon.
but I want to be.
You could be a drunkard at 7:30. It's nice. It's cool out.
Oh, but then you got to return the raft.
No,
in
you buy
time.
your own raft.
I suppose, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to organize a stab rafting trip. That's what I've wanted to do for the last 7 years, and I just haven't put it together.
Oh, we're doing it this summer.
Oh shit, it's
Doing
happening.
that this
Stab
summer.
raft.
All right,
I'm on it.
let's do it then.
Doing it.
That's what I need is to put the ideas out there and then have someone hold me to them.
It's leadership. That's management. It's delegation.
Delegation. Yep, that's the one.
That's savvy.
I haven't assembled a group to delegate to yet. I'm working on
You
that.
just did.
Okay, it's happening.
Take the win. Take the W, Jeff.
Trying.
Because there's going to be more depressing shit in my material.
Well,
so
that's
take it now.
what this show is.
There you go.
Mine too.
Yay!
Yay.
It's where we are. It's where we are. We vent and we express our humors in this program. It gives us that opportunity. Well, good to have you, Christiana. And I keep threatening to have you around for more stuff. I will do that as well. Emma!
That's me.
It is!
Whoa.
Hi there.
Hello.
First time on the program.
Yes, sir.
How did you take to the scripted format of comedy?
Fascinating stuff.
Yeah?
Fascinating.
Yeah.
You improviser normally?
Yes.
Only.
It's uncomfortable, isn't it?
It's really hard.
It's really hard to pre
I overthink everything so quickly.
Well, but this is me showing trust and belief in your ability to work outside of that normal bound of unscripted.
I ignored your message until a half hour before I was supposed to be here.
Well,
Because that was the only way I was going to be able to do it.
all right.
30 minutes is the best I could do.
You know what? For a first outing, I'll take it. You are around here normally with Polyhumorous.
I am.
How's that going?
Good.
Yeah?
We're planning to be in Arena ideally.
Oh,
That's
yes.
the plan.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's been good. We've done a couple hour-long shows with you. We've done Arena a couple times. A couple of us took on Duel and placed second. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Right.
that was
Yeah.
nice.
So, yeah, it's been fun. It's
Yeah.
been really cool getting to know the community down here because most of us are up from Rockland. We got some Grass Valley, Roseville, Cameron Park. We're all up a little more north. So,
Well,
coming down to Sac has been cool for us.
yeah, and working on trying to build that the stab community.
Yeah.
And happy to have you. Yeah, we're working on scheduling some standalone Friday night polyhumorize. So hopefully that'll get nailed down soon enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, wonderful to have you. And Eric.
Yo,
Not-
yo, J Money, what's poppin'?
There it is. Just coming out strong with a fucking pre-produced jam of the summer in segment 1.
Hey, jam of the summer for IF the rope? I don't
Hell
know
yeah.
about that.
Well, I mean, a lot of us are going to want to hide indoors for most of the summer. So why not get a length of rope and a bungee cord?
Yeah.
I don't know if a ratchet strap will do too. Whatever you need, I guess. Whatever floats your various boats.
Rope doesn't float your boat. It keeps it attached to the dock.
Yeah. So it's very important for boating.
That's
What have you been up to, Eric?
Oh man, it's wild that I think I'm probably going to be the least depressing on the panel, given that I've had a absolutely insane couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, because
where-
Eric's down in LA, guys.
Yeah. Well, also just personally.
Yeah.
Because my car broke down,
Mhm.
and then they didn't contact me for 2 whole weeks. And then they're like, it's going to be $12,000 to fix it.
What?
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. And then so I had a rental, but I was like, okay, I'm going to need a rental for longer. So I decided to go get a cheaper rental.
Mhm.
But then I wasn't able to pick up that rental. And then I was kind of stranded by LAX with no
Ugh.
mode of transportation.
That's near nothing.
And all this is just a little foreshadowing for prompt 3.
Oh, wait for it.
Wait
for it. Well, aside from, the terrible truth of day-to-day life, how's performing? How's other things?
It's going, it's going all right. Right now, I'm in this, I probably shouldn't say this, but
Hmm?
I'm in this production of Alice in Wonderland that I
Okay.
just hate because it's like the idea of Alice in Wonderland is that it's so like visually cool and trippy and
Sure.
whatever, and we're doing a very stripped down version of Alice in Wonderland where we wear these stupid black tabards with like pictures of our characters in the tabard so that we can like pull them out and switch between characters. And it's like a very true to the original book Alice in Wonderland.
All right.
So all the iconic characters are there. The duck, the mock turtle, the lobster.
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm playing the Mad Hatter, and I don't have a goddamn hat.
Oh.
Where
Yeah.
can we catch this show?
Oh, sounds magical, Eric.
It's the thing is, Alice in Wonderland, it could be magical.
Well-
It could be magical,
Yeah.
but it's just my boss she's really dedicated to like, this is very classic theater. And she introduces every show by telling the kids, by the way, this is for kids.
Oh.
She
Good.
tells the kids like, and this was written a long time ago, and it purposefully doesn't make any sense. It's like, she's essentially telling the kids, hey, this is going to make no sense and you're not going to be able to follow it at all. Have fun.
Enjoy all of your favorite characters that you didn't know are in this.
The mock turtle. The knave.
Oh.
Everybody loves the name.
Everybody's
I remember the
favorite.
mock. I do remember the mock
I've
turtle
mock
from like a
turtle. Some of
TV
us
production.
remember. Yeah, some of us
I
remember.
I didn't know
mock
there was a
turtle.
duck.
Yeah.
I'm out of my depth again.
His voice is like this.
What year were you?
Oh, very.
2000.
I know. We just try to ignore those things.
I can lie if it makes you feel better.
No.
Well, thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure to have you. Let's get back to the program. It's segment 2. It's pickup lines. It's good to get out there and try to meet new people. The how that we've agreed upon to starting conversations with those new people is ridiculous, though. But I guess the ice-breaking power of the pickup line outweighs the absolute cringe inducement of the content enough for us to continue to employ it. And we're glad for it, because then we get to keep trotting out our old standby segment, Pickup Lines. In Pickup Lines, you've been asked to give us 3 chat-up lines to or from the following various random nonsense things. This will be the first opportunity to see how closely the new panelist has followed directions. So we'll go 3 times around, 1 on 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 times in segment 2, as we often do. Okay, I see why. I see why now, Christiana. Let's.
You did this to us.
I
Don't blame
often
us.
do.
Yeah.
And,
A lot.
yeah.
You're
Okay.
the depressed one.
So, well, I don't know how yours could be depressing, but I get how Christiana's
To,
could be.
No,
paraphrase.
Wait till number 4.
Okay.
To paraphrase
okay.
from Alice in Wonderland, we're all depressed here.
Yeah.
Let's be. Let's
Good
be
times.
honest.
Well, let's start our trip through picking up lines. Christiana, let's hear your first of 3 pickup lines to or from elitism.
Did we meet at the Harvard Yale game? Because IV into you.
No.
That's Ivy League.
Yes.
Just wanna
It's
make
just
sure that
somebody
everybody-
decided to use a goddamn noise in the chat during that. That'll be fine. It'll sound great.
Say it again.
It's not gonna make it funny. IV into you. IV.
Yeah.
IV like very. I can't say IV.
I'll let it go.
It was good.
Elite
no, it
people
was-
It was
also aren't
good.
funny. It's meta.
It was good.
It was really deep.
It was
It's
just
meta.
I was hearing the effect come over my shoulder while it was happening. That angered me.
You
It's my
weren't
fault
even
for
paying
not turning
attention.
the
How can you put
sounds
an
off.
effect in the chat?
Because
That's a thing?
It's Twitch. It's a whole thing.
That's fantastic.
I don't know
and it's
these
something that
crazy
nobody-
technologies.
I usually turn off desktop. You know, it doesn't matter. Thank you, Christiana. So good. Emma?
Me again.
Yes, you a lot. It's going to be many times.
Oh.
So let's hear your first of 3 pickup lines to or from a dollop of sour cream.
Ah.
Mhm.
Hey girl, is your name Daisy? Cause I would dollop you any day.
Mhm.
With
Mhm.
anything.
Mhm. Now, where are the other 2 going to go? Thank you. Eric, your first of 3 pickup lines to or from a Peloton draped in dirty clothes.
All right. Oh, girl, I wanna ride you, and I swear I'm gonna ride you. As soon as I get things a little more together, like I'm gonna ride you. Okay? I just have to get like more stuff in order, and then once I get like more stuff in order, like my life in order, that's like my top thing is I'm gonna ride you a lot. Okay? It's just I have to kind of get like some more stuff together.
Yeah, it's a process. Oh, but you're gonna get ridden eventually. Eventually, just be patient. Thank you, Eric. Second time around. Christiana, pickup line to or from elitism.
The first one was a 2-parter. You just didn't know.
Oh.
You probably didn't get that line, but if you did, call me.
All right. Cheating.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It took me a second, but I did get it.
Yeah.
Very good.
Stealing 2 lines by just splitting up 1. That's not. You know what? You know what? That's not
I
what I
didn't
need
get
right
it only because I heard this loud ass stupid sound in the chat.
It wasn't. I just added a little bridge note here,
Sure.
though. So
That works. Emma, second pickup line to her from a dollop of sour cream.
Couldn't help but notice you across the bar, but you look like a woman of culture.
Oh!
that's good.
That Eric gets.
Got me. That was good. It took me a second.
That's good.
Eric's second pickup line to her from a Peloton draped in dirty clothes.
All right. Oh, girl, I want to see you with no clothes on. So let's get those clothes off of you. Okay, but actually these pants are going to Goodwill, and then these pants I'm actually going to wear once I have, like, more things together. So I just need to kind of get more things together, and then that's, like, my top thing is I'm going to get all the clothes off of you, and then I'm going to actually ride you, and these pants, I'm going to wear them. I just have to kind of get some more stuff together.
Eventually, this is going to be wonderful, girl. Thank you, Eric. And the third time through, Christiana, let's wrap up picking up your 3 pickup lines to her from elitism.
All right, this one I have to credit an assist from my good friend Sanjay Shah. Excuse me, miss. Do you have global entry? I'd like to say that you seem like a low-risk traveler with expedited clearance to my heart. But actually, I don't really do commercial travel, so if you're headed anywhere but general aviation right now, I'm out.
Yeah. Fair? Yes. Thank you, Christiana.
They let anybody into those lounges now.
Ugh.
Anybody.
The riffraff, the hoi
You have a
polloi.
Capital One card? Come on in, I guess.
Ugh.
Give me a break.
Got enough miles to get in here. Thank you. Emma, your third of 3 pickup lines to a dollop to or from, could be, to or from a dollop of sour cream.
So I hate to ask, but I know the guac is extra, but how much do you cost as a side?
Oh my.
Very direct.
That's a clear.
Very straightforward. This is transactional now. We know what we want.
Just not a woman of culture now.
Well, I mean, some cultures. Thank you, Emma. And Eric, let's wrap up pickup lines with your third of 3 pickup line to or from a Peloton draped in dirty clothes.
Ooh, girl, you're number 1 on my list. And when I say my list, I mean Craigslist, because you're going on Craigslist. I'm selling you on Craigslist for $25.
Oh, yeah. It seems like a deal.
It's a deal. I just want it out of my home.
It's not worth trying to get what you're worth, girl.
Sometimes you just gotta get something out your house.
Just got to part. OBO. Thank you, Eric. Moving on to segment 3, it's recipes. Every little bit of life we've experienced in our however many years on this weird little world of ours informs who it is that we are and how we come to be we. For good, bad, or embarrassing, we are the collection of experiences we've chosen or had chosen for us over the years. The ingredients that make up the souffle that is us. And of course, we all know that sugar and spice and everything nice are what little girls are made of. And that snips and snails and puppy dog tails are what little boys are made of. And in recipes, you're asked to give us the ingredients that have gone into the making of these other various stuffs and things. What they are, what that sentence ended poorly. Oh, Christiana, come on! How could this be anything but wonderful? Show me. Christiana, let's hear your recipe for a pleasant Sunday afternoon. Huh? What?
Well, Jesse, first, preheat the day to 75. Grease a 6'1" hottie with the oil of your choice. 2 cups of no children around. 15,000 gallons of water for the pool.
Oh, sure.
1 lifeguard to prevent accidental or IFAR-induced drowning. Call back. 2 liters of grain or grape-based beverage of your choice. 1 crudité platter. 2 charcuterie boards, because they're different. An elitist would know that. 1 pack of poster board. 2 packs of Mr. Sketch markers, 6 pickets, 1 staple gun, 4 pithy quotes, 535 congressional phone numbers. First, fill the pool with water and lay out your food and beverage. Spread out towels and poster board. Offer guests their choice of Mr. Sketches and make your posters. Let marinate overnight. In the morning, go fight fascism, you lazy fucks.
Yay. Yay. Oh, Monday? Monday we have to
Every
go?
day, Jesse, every day.
Okay. Shit. All right. And I guess you're not wrong. Yay. That's
Not just for Saturdays.
that's a pleasant Sunday afternoon. Nowadays, sure.
That's all we got left.
I guess we have to fight for that, whether we want to or not. Whether it's worth fighting for or not, ultimately, is a question that's left for those that come after us. Thank you, Christiana. Emma.
Yes, Jesse.
This doesn't get better. I have to write these when I'm in a better place.
Please, please.
Emma.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Let's hear your recipe.
I need more ingredients. I didn't understand that we were writing. I did.
Oh.
But I didn't.
That's all right. This is what you got. Let's hear your recipe for someone who always knows how to push your buttons.
A pinch of perfectionism,
Mm-hmm.
a sprinkle of cynicism, and a dollop of sour cream.
Yeah. They can push good buttons. Good buttons. Thank you. Doesn't have to be too elaborate, though we will see that it can be. Eric, let's hear your recipe. Yeah. Let's hear your recipe for a situation you're gonna regret later.
All right. May I just say, this, I think, is the most cathartic thing I've ever written in my entire life.
Good.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, everyone. Eric Barger here. Welcome to my blog, Bargers, Burgers, and Beans. Now, I know what you're thinking. You love getting harsh life lessons, but just don't know where to get them. Well, fortunately for you, just this Tuesday, I cooked up a situation that will haunt me for decades. Ingredients. 1 rental car in your possession that you could have easily kept for another week for about $200.
All right.
1. Reservation for a new rental that is seemingly dirt cheap, but you're unaware requires a security deposit of $500 on credit card only. 1. Credit card with a credit limit of $400. So if you want to make it extra spicy, throw in a rapidly dwindling iPhone battery. Step 1. Read the Priceline reservation for your new rental that says they do not accept debit cards and think to yourself, surely this won't be an issue. Step 2. Consider driving your current rental to the new rental place first to make sure everything is in order, but then decide, surely there won't be any issues. Step 3. Think to yourself, even if there is an issue, surely a credit card with a $400 credit limit should be enough. Step 4. Return your rental. To make it extra regretful, fold in about 12 miles of distance between rental place A and rental place B, so that you have to ride the bus with people who call the bus driver stupid motherfucker for telling them that they put their bike on wrong. Step 5. Go to Fox Rent-A-Car and discover you're fucked! You don't have enough credit, and it turns out they do take debit cards, but only with proof of a round-trip ticket. Because why would an LA local need a cheap rental? Now whisk in the fact that you prepaid for this rental reservation, and according to Priceline, it's non-refundable. Frantically try to find another place to rent a car, all while charging your phone at a Westin hotel lobby and worry that you look like a psychopath because you're manically searching your phone, drenched in sweat from walking and taking the bus 12 miles on a 95-degree day. Step 6. Have an unhoused man wave a pipe at you and call you the N-word. Step 7. Find yourself stranded at the airport with no car, out $400, tired, and you have to poop. Ride the train home in defeat, but recognize that, hey, you're not being taken from your house or disappeared or detained without reason, and that if your biggest problem is that you had a big hassle getting a rental, maybe you're doing okay.
Yeah.
Fold in that gratitude you gained from this experience, and there you have it. A situation you're going to regret later. Enjoy, and have a great... To keep reading, please subscribe.
Oh, Eric. That's typical of the world
Do
that
you
we
know
live
where
in.
I wrote that?
Yeah.
The Buzz.
Wait, do you have a car now, though? A rental car?
I got a rental car today.
Okay.
Congrats.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, oof. Yeesh. Ugh. You know, public transit in LA is actually pretty good.
I was shocked. I
Yeah.
was like, this is kind of nice.
Yeah. You get the metro, and the buses are, you get a lot of them.
If you're going where it goes, I know this sounds like an obvious
Well, but
statement, but
there's-
if you're going where it goes, it's great. I
there's a
spent
lot.
2 summers traveling from San Pedro to downtown LA, which are not next to each other.
No.
And it was wonderful, as long as the bus showed up.
Sure.
Didn't always,
Yeah.
but when it did, it's great.
That generally can be applied to pretty much all aspects of life.
Fair.
When it worked, good.
Good stuff.
Not worky times? No, good. Yes, indeed. Let's get to segment 4, shall we? Oh, it only gets better. It's vows to an asshole.
Remember what I said about segment 4?
Yeah, wait, let me see.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
there it is.
Jesse, have you ever done vows to an asshole and the prompt is an actual asshole?
It seems like we had to have done that, but I don't
Well, if
know.
you haven't, I'm pitching it now.
I'll add it to the list. You
All
got
right.
a file of prompts. That is where yours came from, Emma. I'm sorry. It had been on there for a while, and it just dropped on you.
You gave it to me on my phone? Okay.
Well,
That's
you know
fine.
what? Maybe that wasn't. Okay, let's get to it. Vows to an asshole. Someday, if we're lucky, we'll find someone to make an honest so-and-so out of us. Split rent with for the rest of our lives. And maybe go out to eat with every couple weeks. Maybe go yard sales, thrift stores. I honestly don't know what marriage looks like. But it still seems like the default for many. And even the worst of us seem to find someone who wants to have and hold them forever and gosh darn ever. Which is the premise of Vows to an Asshole, where you've been asked to prepare your wedding vows to these otherwise pretty unlovable things. So, profess your love to these shitty things. Christiana.
Yep.
Let's hear your vows to waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Aren't we? My love, my life, my tumult. I've never met anyone more capable of filling my life with surprises, or at least the promise of surprises, than you. Every day you're helping me to live more in the moment and let go of my need for control. Something both my therapist and yoga instructor insist is very important. I love that you keep me on my toes. So does my pedicurist and my podiatrist, because there's so much. There's so much more now, along with my therapist and my yoga classes. Yeah. Sure. I mean, we've had our challenges. What couple doesn't? We work so hard to overcome them, and we did. And I think we should be happy, right? Content? Satisfied? Cool now, right? Right? All I'm saying is that I can't wait to have your babies. It will be great if the only thing pregnant around here is me and not all of these pauses. God, what's coming? Oh, God.
Oh, yay! Terrible. Thank Thank you.
No, thank you.
No. I apologize.
Gave me anxiety.
Yeah. Apologize to you in advance to apologizing to Emma.
Thank
Let's
you.
hear your vows to your own negative self-talk.
Very kind of you. You know, I wasn't really sure about this. But, look, my friends didn't like you when we met. None of my friends liked you, none of my family liked you, but we don't need to worry about them anymore. They're no longer an issue. In fact, my therapist agrees with me. You'll never leave my side. You'll be with me for the rest of my life. So I've carved out the most vulnerable part of my heart just for you. Because you are always there for me, even when I don't need you. But you're there, always, all the time. And for that, I love you.
Yay. Move away from that very quickly. But thank you. Thank you for that. Eric. Let's just go 3 for 3. Well, I mean, they're assholes. Obviously, this is what we're signing up for. Eric, let's hear your vows to someone who puts a "I bought this before I knew Elon was crazy" sticker on their Tesla, but knew full well that they were like this, but still put the sticker on there to try and convince people that they didn't.
Dear Rebecca, I stand before you today to begin our journey together as performative bringers of social justice. When you slap that anti-Elon sticker onto your Tesla, even though your Tesla is a 2025 model, and not even one like off the lot, like one presented at a car show, I knew we were meant to be. 2 souls intertwined, 2 hearts becoming one. 2 bodies that like the idea of social justice, but then realized how inconvenient that makes things for us. Okay? And it's just not fair that we should have to pay for extra gas just to like save some obese babies or something. Okay? I'm so glad that all that time ago, you decided to take a chance on me. And we went on a date to Chick-fil-A, where we spent the entire time justifying why it was okay for us to eat at Chick-fil-A. Cause like, yeah, they're hateful. Yeah, they're bad, but the nuggies. And you said the quote that is basically become the mantra of our relationship. Whatever, it's not my God, it's that.
Yep.
You said the quote that basically became the mantra of our relationship. Whatever, it's not my job to save the gay chickens or whatever. We have that in needlepoint above our bed. I love you so much. More than words can express in my words. Which is why I use ChatGPT to write the vows I'm reading right now. Even though, yes, every time you do literally anything on ChatGPT, it's essentially wasting a liter of water to cool their servers. But guess what? That water is not going into the ground, which does not make crops, which does not feed all the obese babies. And you know what the obese babies are eating? Gay chickens. So by wasting water, I'm essentially a hero. To wrap up, I can't wait to honeymoon with you. I wonder where we're gonna go. I would say Hawaii, but we went there so much during the pandemic.
God damn it. Oh. Thank you, Eric.
Welcome.
Damn it. Thank you all for this journey that we've gone on. But it's not over. It's segment 5. It's movie makeup. It's summertime. The blockbuster season is hurtling towards us like so much concrete shrapnel showering down on so many faceless superhero fight scene bystanders. There's no avoiding it, just embracing it, which is why we're wrapping up tonight with movie makeup. In movie makeup, you've been tasked with giving us the synopses of made-up movies based on the following titles sourced from the various random title generators of our friends at seventhsanctum.com. Christiana, let's hear how sad this one is. Let's hear your synopsis of your made-up movie, The Mind Quester.
The Mind Quester. I just want to say, in my head when I'm reading this, I'm channeling John Alston's voice.
Oh,
I
sure.
miss him. I don't know where he is. I haven't talked to him in like a decade. But if he's listening,
We like to think
come
so.
back to Sacramento sometime, you jerk. And also, this has absolutely no source material inspiration. I came up with it all on my own. Okay. The place, the United States. The time, just over the horizon. Our porous borders have finally been sealed, and we're finally protected, not from the zombies, not from the noveler coronavirus, not from the scourge of hardworking, underpaid migrants, but to the global spread of universal health care. Meet John Duch. It's pronounced Duch, so you know how it's spelled. An everyman who is just trying to find the stone that will end his suffering and enable his productivity. The mythical Aid Air Al. John Duch is the Mind Quester. And then there's a scene, because it's a trailer, right?
Oh, sure.
Cut to a man in the rain yelling at the door to a major health insurance company. Health plan employee. You want the pill? Duch. I think I'm entitled to it. Health plan employee. You want the pill? Duch. I want focus. Health plan employee. You can't handle the focus. Son, we live in a world that has borders and an oligarchy, and that oligarchy has to be guarded by men with the power to deny health claims. Who's going to do it? You? You, John Duch? I have a greater responsibility than you could ever fathom. You weep for your lost focus, and you curse your insurance premiums and the fact that you'll be tied to the dead-end job until you die. You have that luxury. I don't. You have the luxury of not knowing what I know, how good first-class travel really is, and what amazing the Hamptons are, what it's like to party with Martha and Snoop. It's really as good as they say. You don't want the pill because deep down in places you definitely don't talk about at parties, you want to be an oligarch too. Well, for them to exist, you have to exist. Someone has to pull the levers and do the work. And if you do it too fast, we make less money. Duh. Did you deny the claim, health plan employee? You're goddamn right I did. John Duh is a man with a quest for a functional mind. He is the Mind Quester.
Yay!
We're all gonna die.
Yeah. Well,
The senator said it. It wasn't me.
I mean, that's the one thing we all have in common.
No.
Thank you for that wholly original scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could apply it to any number of subjects and it probably works.
Yes.
Mhm.
Sadly. Christiana,
Yeah.
how might people enjoy more of Christiana out in the digital IFAR?
I'm pretty dormant in all things lately. Only when I'm here.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'll try.
I'll try to be here more.
I will.
If the people, I have to give the people what they want.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Right. They're clamoring.
They're enjoying it.
Is
They're
there
enjoying it.
is anybody? I can't see the chat. Somebody said something nice.
They have been.
But yeah.
They've been
I'm
very
still on
appreciative.
Instagram at ESAT Quilts.
Yes.
I'm mostly just repost memes now. So
Yeah.
if
That's
you,
kind of the world right now.
that's it. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's pictures of my cat.
Oh,
Very little actual sewing.
that's all right. It's not quilting season. I don't know.
Sure. Sure.
Let's
I
call
think
it
it's
that.
I think it's one of those it's like a sign. It's a symptom of something when you lose interest in your hobbies. I don't remember.
Sure.
I can't put a finger on that right now.
No.
But
it's,
we're good.
not the fall of society or anything.
Everybody's
That's,
fine.
No. Well, always a pleasure to have you.
Thanks.
And I'll work harder on pulling you out of your house.
Thanks.
Yeah. Emma.
Hi,
Sorry.
Jesse.
Hi.
Hello.
Let's hear what you've got in the most straightforward prompt that we can possibly offer. Let's hear your synopses of your made-up movie, The Emperor of Homes.
Okay, you have to follow me on this one.
Okay.
I love this. So,
Uh-huh.
so you know how everybody loved the Joker,
Sure.
right? Everybody loved that movie, right? So, we're gonna do another. We're gonna do another villain origin story,
Okay.
okay? But this time, it's about not a serial killer, but a serial squatter.
Mm.
Right? So this guy, who calls himself the Emperor of Homes, just hops from home to home and while you're on vacation, just stays in your basement. And when you get back, he won't leave.
Sure.
So he just hops from home. He's just the worst.
Yeah, I imagine.
He's a nightmare because he just hangs out in your basement all the time, but he has squatter's rights. So there's nothing you can do about it. That is the Emperor of Homes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Emma. Thank you for joining us in this program. How might people get more of the things that you do on the internets and the whatnots?
Most of the public internets that I'm on is dedicated to polyhumorous. So poly, P-O-L-Y .humorous, like the bone, has my Instagram tag on it. I mean, that's kind of where most of the content comes from with me. It's from me and my team.
All right. Cool. Well, yeah, and hopefully we'll have you around ideally in a couple weeks, and then beyond that, we've got some stuff lined up, so it'll be happening.
Yeah.
Well, pleasure to have you. Eric. Hey there.
Yo, J-Buddy, what's poppin'?
Before I remember this time to press play on the other prompt, how might people get more Eric James Barger the First where they work in bank?
Oh, well, first of all, I had a question about the Emperor of Homes.
Yeah.
If the Emperor of Homes never leaves, then isn't he just the Emperor of Home? Anyway.
No, he goes house to house. He's like a serial squatter.
The whole point is he never leaves.
Serial squatter. No, he's always there. He's like the boogeyman.
He can,
You know,
He like stays in he's like a he's
Yeah.
everywhere.
His
Yeah, he's like
essence just stays.
stays in everybody's hearts and minds and homes.
I got a lot of
Always.
questions. But
But yes, Eric.
okay, so Instagram, electric, not it's electric. IT electric because I wanted it's electric and it's some lady
Still
in
working on
North
it.
Carolina.
Still working.
But yeah, I always have trouble with this because Jesse, I have so many things.
I know.
On Instagram, you can find Raptor on a Horse, which is a sitcom starring a horse, a raptor, and a little baby hippo named Chauncey, and a rainbow caterpillar named Tyson. If that excites you, then go there and demand more episodes.
We should. We've been trying to.
Well, I only see him. By the time I see it the next time, I'm like, surely Jesse's over it. You can find me on Spotify at EJB1, where at some point in the future, I Have to Rope will be on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything that I do will be on my Instagram at electric. And exciting, I've actually gotten followers from plugging on this show.
Hell
so
yeah.
Thank you, Jesse.
Of course. Well, we're also, not to put any more pressure on you, but you mentioned it, we're also waiting for the remastered party songs from a guy that you don't want at your party.
Oh, party animal, parentheses, party songs
Yes.
by a guy you don't want at your party?
Yes.
Yes, I have. I think 7 of the songs mixed. Mixing is such a freaking pain in the ass,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, I will never understand compression.
No,
Never.
no, it's not. Well, I only bring it up because you threatened an appearance or so ago that would be coming as fast as it can. So
2025.
Yeah.
It will come.
All right.
I promise.
Well, wonderful as always to have you, Eric. Let's get to your movie makeup, closing out this edition of this program. Your synopses. I don't know why I keep calling it's a synopsis, but I like synopses because they're moving on. Of your made-up movie, The Incredible Mystery of the Dreadful Scientist. And I go over here now and I do things on this computer, and then I do this, and then next thing. There we go.
The BBC presents The Bonet Files, starring the incredible detective Spyler Bonet and his associate, Dr. Henry Crotchums. Tonight's tale, The Incredible Mystery of the Dreadful Scientist.
Give a lad some more tea, will you, Crotchums? Fine idea, Bonet. Oh,
Somebody's thrown a rock through our window.
"'Tis I, the evil Dr. Rapay, who threw the rock through your window. I have poisoned the nation's water supply through the Britain River. You may wish to stop me, but you'll never find me, for I am hiding at the old mirror factory."
Oh no! Bonnet, we must do something! Yes, but first we must find out who threw this rock through our window. But how, Bonnet? Clues, Crotchums. Clues. You see, the glass is broken on an incidental plane, indicating that the rock was thrown from the street at a 35-degree angle. Given the speed and velocity it would take for a rock to reach our window from the street at that angle, then that indicates that the thrower has a muscular bisepular mass of 46, and the only one who has a bisepular mass of that size is the evil Dr. Rapay! Genius! What do you think he intends to do? The clues, Crotchums, the clues. Look at this rock. Not too heavy, not too light, with a small curvature and the size of a non-equilateral triangle. The curvature and the density of the rock indicate that it is in some body of water and has been for quite a many amount of years. Now, the curvature and the density of the rock suggest that this body of water must be very old. Why, in fact, the Britain River, the country's water supply. He intends to poison us. We must stop him. But where can we find him? The clues, Crotchums. Look at the clues. This rock. It smells of bicalcinate, one of the primary ingredients in making mirrors. However, bicalcinate was outlawed in 1931, so this would have to be from a factory that was very old and produced in mirrors. The old abandoned mirror factory!
How did you find me?
Clues, Rapay. The clues. And by the way, I also found out your little secret. Dr. Rapay, a clever moniker to hide the fact that you are in fact a rope. Rapay is rope with that little thing on the E.
Fine. You caught me. I'm a rope. But I don't actually want to poison the water supply. What I really want is to get
Good Job Productions.
You rang?
Oh, I wasn't ready. And that was the Stab Show. Thank you for joining us tonight, and of course a special thank you to our amazing panel, Christiana, Emma Santora, and Eric Barger. Now, if you'd like to catch a Stab Show live as it happens, you absolutely can. It'd be weird if we'd make that difficult to accomplish. Just come on down to the Stab Comedy Theater or tune in to Stab TV Friday nights at 7:30, and boom! Stab. And, of course, you can always take the Stab Show with you wherever you go by subscribing to the show via the podcast provider of your choice. Rate, review, and share it. That'd be super nice of you. But, unfortunately, that's all we've got for you tonight. So, until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, reminding you to periodically update your plan to mysteriously disappear one day without telling anyone. That day might never come, but it's nice to dream every now and then. Good night! Oh, thank you guys. So good. Oh, I guess we put Eric back on the screen now. That's, I can only do one thing at a time. There, Eric is back on the screen.
Hey!
Oh, I don't know why I didn't think. Eric always ties
It's a rope joke.
ties things together at the end, and of course, Rapay was just waiting.
Man.
Oh, well, folk, normally we would have a 9 o'clock and possibly even a 10 lined up for the night, but tonight, not so much. We get to go home early.
Wow.
That'll be nice. That'll be nice, except for, the business portion of it. But no 9 o'clock tonight, but we've got 4 shows tomorrow to make up for it.
4?
Yes.
What for?
Too many. Let's see. Well, at 7 o'clock, we have I Heart the Internet. It's improv inspired by the good parts of the internet. Cameron still believes in good. 8 o'clock is One Fall Improv. Improv inspired by the weird parts of professional wrestling. Then 9 o'clock, not on its normal day and time, The Chafe. It's 5 brand new minutes of stand-up. It's not fresh. It's not 5. It's The Chafe.
That's an awful name.
It's a because Eric, it's all raw bits.
I understand it. It's just.
It is.
Sorry, whoever makes The Chafe. I understand the joke, but man, I hate that name.
It's purposefully awful.
Jared,
and
remember the name though.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
It sticks
true.
like chafing does.
Yeah, and then at 10 in their new night and time as well. It's a whole jumbled mix-up tomorrow. It's Dear Abby WTF, where they're expanding their reach, not just old Dear Abby advice columns from the bygone era, but they're also looking at other more modern, like Am I the Asshole? I believe they're they're branching out into.
That's so fun.
Yeah,
Yay,
so
Reddit.
they're broadening their reach, so that'll be fun. And then Sunday, Stab Jam. If you want to come out, jam followed by the arena. Finally, the summer return of the arena. But that's all we've got for tonight. So everybody get home safe. We will see you back here again soon. Have a good night, y'allsies.
Good night.
See you, Eric. Good stuff as always, sir.
Thank you.
All right. I'll see you on the next one.
That was us, and Eric's right there.
Bye.
Oh. Well, that's how Eric do. Well done, you two.